It's your girl Candy Barz, tapping in from Dayton, Ohio on Industry's Most Wanted.
All that hate shit ain't healthy. Bitches broken, going outside is giving help me. Ayy, is you cool, sis? Ass fat but purse flat. Yeah, you pretty but you broke, where they do that? Ayy, is you cool, sis? You crashing out about a nigga who ain't cashing out a lot of figures. And he drive behind a Civic. Ayy, is you cool, sis? Yeah, you pretty and petite.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live.
Industries.
Big Industries Most Wanted, not the little
Wanted.
We got this beautiful young lady checking in all the way from Dayton, Ohio, Candy Barz. Happy birthday, too, by the way.
Thank you.
I know that's right. She is going all the way up. She's out here from Dayton, Ohio. I appreciate you being here today.
No, thank you for having me.
100%.
Big Aquarius energy.
Yes, and I'm loving it. Look, she looks beautiful, you know, all that. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction.
Yeah, so Candy Barz from Dayton, Ohio. I do music, podcasting, filmmaking. Yeah, I'm funny when I'm sleepy. I got bars. That's why it's in the name. Like,
Definitely.
I'm just a girl. Ain't that what they say?
Listen, I know that's right. And we have to be that unapologetically.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Well, definitely, again, I appreciate you being here. But we're going to just dive right on in. You're originally born and raised from Dayton, Ohio. Mm-hmm. Just kind of give us a brief of what it was like growing up out there.
Man, I love Dayton. It's so small. It's like high school.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can make or break yourself real early in life because your reputation is going to follow you your whole life. Like, you can't run from it. So once people know who you are, they know who you are. They know somebody, knows somebody, knows somebody. So, you know, it's it could be a great thing. It's been a great thing for me.
Yeah.
But I've seen it be, like, a bad thing for some people. So, you know, I love little old Dayton, Ohio.
Understood. And shout out to, you know, I made the beat, G Money.
Period. Shout out to him. Like, we've been working together, and he's been, like, really coming through for me. Shout out to him. Yeah,
he's so dope. I don't even remember how long ago we met. I want to say it's probably at least a decade or probably more than a decade ago we met, and he's just been so solid. Him and shout out to Prince Dugan as well. You know, definitely. That's what's up. How often do you get to leave out of Dayton and come to places like Atlanta, you know, on your music business?
Man, I love Atlanta. I've been coming up here back and forth since I was like 16, probably. Yeah. Done switched teams a couple of times in the process. But yeah, I used to come up here and go to the underground, get the gold teeth back in 3 hours. Oh my gosh. We thought we was doing something coming from Dayton, and cause like the gold teeth in Dayton, you had to wait for them to come in the mail. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, and they was like double, triple the price.
Right.
You come to Atlanta, you can get like 6 gold teeth for like $200. I'm like, y'all lying? They real?
Are they gonna rot my teeth? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but no, I love to travel. Like, and I be just keeping it low sometimes because I used to be real like open on social media about like my whereabouts and stuff, but like, you know, I try to keep a little mystery these days because people are crazy.
That is facts, especially as women. We have to keep our head on a swivel every day just because, and then like you said, letting people know your whereabouts because people will try to come see about you.
They will pull up on you.
They sure will.
Yes,
and people have bad intentions.
Yeah.
We can't trust nobody. No. Definitely, 100%. Ever any thought of moving outside of Dayton?
I've thought about it a lot of times. I think if I ever moved anywhere, it would be somewhere like Italy.
I know that's right.
I want to go somewhere where it's like free education, free healthcare, you can smoke weed freely. I don't know. You know, all the good things. Like, I don't know. I just would think it would be somewhere outside of American soil, honestly. But if I had to go somewhere within the United States, it would probably be like Charlotte or something.
Yeah.
They're so hospitable up there.
Yes.
Like, everybody feel like your auntie and your granny. They say, hey, baby. You okay, baby? You look pretty, baby. I say, I love it up there. I think I would go there. And then I got family in Maryland, so I love Maryland.
Absolutely. And being that you're from Ohio, you are used to experiencing all the seasons, so you can go anywhere.
And that's what I'm scared of, though. Like, because you said Florida, I'm like, listen, honey, I would never even imagine trying to move to Florida. All I think is hurricanes and alligators walking down the street. I'm like, nope. Not for me.
It's exactly what it is. The house that I had before I moved here, my backyard had a lake. I used to see gators out there, and they would be up in the grass. And yeah, so if you don't like them gators, Florida is not for you.
Yeah.
And them hurricanes.
Yeah, I pass. It's like you don't ever know where to live at.
Exactly. But you're right, though. I'm with you. I would love to live abroad, 100%, because like you said, America is just It's not American.
It's not American right now.
At all.
It's very nice. It's not demure.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not demure.
No, absolutely. But fortunately, you know, we can navigate through that.
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
we're both busy women, and we can navigate through that, definitely.
Yeah.
Before we, get into talking about your music, you have a podcast called Unicorn Talk.
Yes.
I did check out some of the episodes, and you've had some very notable people on there.
Yeah.
But you also work with artists as well, being
Yeah.
that you are one. Where did the idea for Unicorn Talk stem from?
Actually, my team, shout out to Moves Media. You know, what happened was we put together a 3-year plan. Well, they put together a 3-year plan. Shout out Jay Lee. And a part of that 3-year plan was for me to have a podcast, because when they met me, they kind of saw my personality, and they was like, we got to show that personality. Like, personality is what's winning right now. You can be talented and all those different things, but people want to know who you are now. They want to be all up in your business. And so I thought a podcast was probably the best way to do that.
I absolutely agree. Personality wins every time, because there are people who may be talented, but if they have like a terrible personality, an a-hole mentality, I don't want to be around someone like that. That's a great idea, and it's a good way for you to get your name, your face, your brand out there as well. You've had Michael Montana on there.
Yeah, shout out to him. Do it.
Yeah, do it. That's my homie, man. Shout out to Michael Montana. Ha Davis.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Hilarious.
That's a big move right there.
Big one, yeah.
Absolutely. What was that like, being able to sit down with a dude who's just so silly and so funny?
Super humble, super funny, like just naturally funny. Humble, hung out with us. We went to the club afterwards.
Wow.
Like, yeah, he started walking around the club in Dayton. I was like, hey, man, you too happy. Come back over here. We don't do that down here, because then some fight popped off. It was crazy.
Wow.
Like, they was trying to get him and his people got into a fight in Dayton in our club. I feel horrible, because I ain't never come back to Dayton. Like, they weren't hurt or nothing like that. Everything was okay, but it was just distasteful. I'm like, no, why y'all can't act right?
Yeah.
Like, bring somebody here. They come to the club. They don't charge y'all to walk around. It's basically like a meet and greet.
Yeah.
He just basically live in here free, lit with everybody, and y'all just gonna do it. Like, oh no. So yeah, it's crazy in Dayton. Like, it's crazy. And doing the pod and having him was like, it definitely boosted the presence of the pod also, and so I'm really grateful for that.
100%. That's beautiful. Yeah. Can they smoke in the clubs up there?
Oh yeah, most of them. The one that we took him to, actually, no, they had hookah.
Oh, that's why.
It was a lounge.
That's why.
I know. That's what it is.
That's what I be, because in Atlanta, believe it or not, there don't be too much fighting and stuff, but I think it's because everybody can smoke.
Everybody can smoke. And
So
it's
they
like,
chill.
we need to be sedated. Like, come on. Y'all playing all this crazy music and then we sober? Like, no.
Yeah.
Or you drink more when you can't smoke. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Them
That liquor,
spirits.
they get that liquor courage. They be talking.
Them spirits get
Them demons be coming out.
for real.
How long has the podcast been out?
Podcast has been out almost 4 years now. Probably about 3 years. Yeah.
Amazing. I
Yep.
love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
And it's like, to me, your theme of like your jacket and stuff just goes with the whole unicorn talk. I'm just loving it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So anybody who's interested in working with you, maybe coming to sit down and interview with you and things like that, you don't have to discuss, pricing and stuff, but how can they reach out to you on that aspect to book an interview with you?
Yeah, they could definitely tap in with the team. If you look at my bio on Instagram, I am Candy Barz, you'll see my manager and my label both tagged in there. So it's Moves Media and Miss Madam Main. You can contact either of those people and they will get you to me and we can get it set up. I always tell artists, like, if you're dropping a project, a song, a single, whatever it is, go on a press run. Why not? So, like, what are you doing? You're just going to drop it and just hope somebody hears it? It's not happening, babe. It's like, you hope it's so great that it just goes viral, like with zero marketing. Like, come on, just come on a pod and show them who you are, because the music is good. We need to, like, know who you are.
That is facts, y'all. Y'all better listen to her. She knows exactly what she's talking about, because at the end of the day, there's a billion artists out there.
Billion.
You have to find ways to stand out, and them press runs mean everything. And that means if you go to Dayton, tap in with her and maybe some other media outlets that are out there. Same thing if you come to Atlanta, like
tap in with you.
Tap in over here. My business partner, OG Bigger Rankin, he's got his Traveling from the Basement platform.
I love him, yeah.
It's here in this building. I'm gonna show you before you leave.
Okay, that's what's
So
up.
next time you guys come back, you definitely got to tap in with Big Up.
Yeah, Yeah, he been doing his thing, and he be looking out for artists. Like, I love that for them.
He does. He took me under his wing 14 years ago, and it's been such a blessing. So shout out to the biggest OG.
Shout out to him.
Definitely. So you've been doing music on a professional level for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
Prior to that, was it something that you were, you know, kind of dibbling and dabbling with, and then 5 years ago you said, you know what, I'm about to get everything together and go full force with it?
Absolutely not. I feel like I've been taking me serious since day one. I've been taking me serious. I've been feeling professional for since 6th grade at the lunch tables. But I'm saying, like, I've been with other teams or whatever, and on my come up, it was more so about, like, I was coming in around the time when, like, the Nickies and Remy's was coming, and I was looking up to them, and I'm like, it's only room for one female. Every time you look around, like, it's only one. They were never letting, like, multiple females in.
Right.
Or each label had just one female. You couldn't have 2 females on the same label. Only person did that was, what, Murder Inc.?
Yes.
Didn't work out either. You see, they got rid of Vita, and then, you know, they were jealous of Charlie Baltimore. And it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? But every label always had one female on there. And so when I was coming up, we were looked at more as, like, feature artists. It's like, do this hook for me. Say this part, do these ad-libs for me. And so trying to get into a space where I could get people to help me create my own project was crazy. And then also, you gotta have money.
Yes.
You gotta have money. So when I say professionally, I've been really investing in myself for the past 5 years. Before that, it was like, somebody, see me, I can rap, help me. I'm just a girl.
Come save me.
I'm just a girl. I don't know how to do this. But no, so, you know, I started taking it really, really seriously 5 years ago, because I got into a space with some people who, like, believed in me.
Yes.
And as much as I believed in myself. So I was like, let's go.
I know that's right. Do you feel like right now in 2025 that narrative has changed as far as women coming into the business and multiple women be able to get out here and do their thing, where, like you said, it's not just one here, one there?
Absolutely. Like, at this point, like, we don't even need the men as feature artists anymore.
I know that's right.
We don't even need them on our songs.
No.
We could do the songs by ourselves or with each other. I'm seeing a lot of songs on the charts. Shout out to, like, Glow and Sexy Bread and, you know, all the girls that are collabing. Like, you know, so I think that it's way different now, and we want to see female albums. We want to see female music videos. We want to see girls join together and hang out instead of beefing with each other.
Like,
like,
that's right.
We want to see that. So I think that it's a positive, and it's so different now than it was before. Like, it was male dominated for sure. It was like 90 guys to every 3 females.
No, that's facts.
It was horrible. I don't even know how that happened, but I get it. But it's just like, I don't know how that happened for so many years. Like, it's 50 years of hip hop.
No,
and
absolutely.
we just now got here to a place of it being, like, female friendly. Like they think people just now started wanting to hear female rap. We've always wanted female rap.
I agree.
We look cuter doing it anyway.
Listen, men want to look at women. Just, you know, they look good. That's just what it is. Do you feel like, though, that it's due to a lot of male gatekeepers that
Absolutely.
It was that way?
I say it all the time. It's a man at the head of every table in hip hop. It's a man at the head of every table in hip hop, and it could be a good thing for you or a bad thing for you. Like, just like how you say Bigger Rankin took you under his wing all those years ago. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Blessing.
Everybody in gatekeeper position does not be friendly like that with women, or they'll start to demanding certain things from you in exchange for them taking you with them.
Exactly.
But the homies, they don't do that. It's like, oh, you my brother, come on. You know what I'm saying? They was putting each other on, and they was, like, leaving us out. And I just, you know, I think it's a man at the head of every table. You got to go to a man to the studio. Even if the engineer is a female, it's probably male-owned studio. The beat makers, like, everybody, like, the club owners, the promoters, the DJs, like, oh my God.
No, you are absolutely right. And I'll be honest, like, you know, 14 years in this business, I would say 99.999% of the time when I have a situation, it's with a man.
Yeah.
I don't never get women coming for me.
Yeah.
Throwing shade. Never that I can recall. It's men. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. You a man and you coming for a woman? Like, to me, that just shows that they're insecure. Not all of them.
Not all
I ain't
of
coming
them.
for the men. But there are a lot
Girl,
of them.
fuck them. I'm sorry. Can I cuss?
You can't fuck them.
Girl, fuck them. I'm just saying, like, they gonna be there when we get done, when we decide we want to be nice to
Absolutely.
their ass again. But fuck them. They done did too much up until this point. So at this point, I don't feel sorry for none of them niggas. And, you know, I'm gonna be polite and respectful as long as they polite and respectful. But fuck them for real. Like, we could do this shit for real.
No, that's facts, absolutely, and that's the thing too. I think a lot of them can't stand a strong woman because I don't back down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not an instigator, but I surely ain't gonna back down.
Oh,
because you a
absolutely not.
man.
Absolutely not. And I'm only submissive with daddy. Like,
There you go.
Other than that, I don't have to submit to you, Nick. Like, do you pay my bills? Do you put food on my table?
None of that.
None of that. So what? Like, they take that word submissive and run with it. Like, you just supposed to be like that with everybody. Absolutely not. I'm a gangster. And then I'm, you know, for daddy, I'm like, okay.
And listen,
fine.
shit ain't traditional like it used to be. You
It's
know what I'm
not.
saying? We are out here working and making our own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Times have changed.
They have.
You had mentioned Glorilla a little while ago. Let's speak on that. As a matter of fact, you had the opportunity to open for Glorilla.
I know. I love
Big
Glow.
Glow. I
Big Glow.
love
Shout
her.
out to her. Yeah, she came to Dayton, Ohio, to the convention center, and I was blessed with the opportunity to be able to open up for her. And then she called me back on stage because they was doing a little twerk contest.
Okay.
She called me back up on the stage, girl. I got to turn up, and I just keep hearing in my head like, get it, Candy. Go, Candy. Get it, Candy. I said, I love that. Like, I can still hear it in my head. Like, shout out to Big Glow for the opportunity, like, and calling me back up on the stage. I mean, she's doing great things. I'm so happy for her. She remind me of Cardi B in a way.
Yes.
Because she just all herself. Like, who she is, personality, like, you know, and just being who she is. I think that that's the win for her. Like, being who she is, and she unique because she got her voice and just delivery and different things like that. But, like, her being herself is the win. And that's what's like, you got to show personality. Show me when I'm looking dusty, because it's okay. Money make me, you know, money change things for you. You know what I'm saying? So show my dusty days. I'm good with that.
Got the teeth, got the bag and fix my teeth, like she
Period.
said, you know, and absolutely. And again, it's crazy because on social media, we'll use Glorilla as an example, or Cardi B. No matter how good you're doing, somebody's always got something to say.
Somebody got something to say.
That's why you just got to do you unapologetically.
Exactly.
They are the people out there who have zero emotion have the most to say.
The most.
So don't feed into them people. They're irrelevant in our life.
Exactly. Exactly.
Definitely. So walking away from that experience with Glorilla, man, how did that hype you up more than you already had going on? Because I know you out here working it.
Yes, man, it had me so excited. And you know what? It's hard having moments like that. It's hard having these like highs and then having to come back to regularity. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard because it's like, okay, what's next? It just make you hungry for what's next. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's bigger than opening for Big Glow? Like,
Nah, that is facts.
a feature. I'm here, girl.
Come on, Glow.
Come holler at your
Get it,
Ohio
Glow.
sister. But yeah, like, what's bigger than that? So it's like, what's next? So,
Yes.
you know, just makes you crave more, because it's like, I'm grateful for that opportunity. And yeah, it was monumental, but it's like, now I have to get bigger than that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's those moments that solidify the fact that you're doing the right thing. You're truly walking in your purpose and living your passion.
Yeah.
100%. Speaking of, you know, doing bigger things, what are some of the things? Maybe give us a goal that you've set for yourself as a beautiful music artist.
Mm-hmm.
Give us maybe 1 or 2 goals you set for yourself so we can hold you accountable on those.
Man, you know what? I used to want a Grammy. I used to be like, I'm going to get a Grammy. And then I was like, do I care about a Grammy? Like, is it? Like, there's so many politics involved in that. I think I shouldn't put so much stake in that anymore. But, you know, it's still a goal, but it's like not at the top of my list anymore.
Understood.
So much. I want to be financially stable, but in a way where, like, in abundance. I
Yes.
want to be abundant from my talent, from what I'm doing. I don't know what that looks like. Like, I'm honestly afraid to hit the glass ceiling. I don't necessarily know that I want to go where the Diddy's are. Shout out to Diddy. But I don't know if I want to go there.
I agree.
I'm not strong enough, okay, at this moment. I don't know that
Totally
I can.
understand.
Because I'm like, fuck these niggas. So if you get up there, you can't be like that.
Yeah.
You got to be like, Pinkies up. And I'm just like, I don't know that I want to get to that glass ceiling. I want, wealth for my family based off of like my talent. If I could just do what I love to do every day, whether it be the podcast, the film, the music, any of that, if I could really like make a beautiful, abundant life from that, it doesn't have to go to the Grammys. Like,
I absolutely agree. I would rather have the wealth than the fame.
Yeah.
Any day.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like being from Dayton, Ohio, and it's so small. I built for the past like 4 or 5 years. And now it's like I really can't go to the gas station.
Exactly.
Like humbly.
No.
I cannot go. I can't just get up and go out any kind of way. People expect me to show up a certain way now. And so I'm just like, that on a bigger scale is so scary to me.
I agree. I'm good with that. I would rather have all the wealth. Y'all could have the fame.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Because it's like you want to be able to just roll up to the grocery store, to the gas station, and not having people like, because then it's slick, you become more of a target too.
Nah, absolutely.
Just, keeping
and
it
like
G.
you said, with the love come the hate.
There comes a lot of envy too.
That too. That
envy's dangerous.
Girl, they on me now already, and I ain't even did nothing. Like, baby, calm down. Just wait. Just wait the hate. It's getting great. It's getting great.
And you've been keeping, your music's been staying in rotation out there as well on radio.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. That's major.
You.
That's good though. How does it feel that the city is behind you and supporting you? Because a lot of artists aren't getting that from their city.
Man, it feels good. It feels great. It took a long time. It took a lot of hard work. Like, it didn't happen overnight at all. Like, it took a long, hard grind, consistency, politics.
Yes.
Being polite with the gatekeepers the best you can. Keeping it cutesy.
So difficult sometimes.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I did it. And it's like, okay, now I feel like I need to move from there. But I feel like Ohio is I'm so comfortable there. Like you said, all the seasons, and it's not too much, and I'm like, it's actually the least expensive part to live there. But I can go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go.
Understood. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I've been in Atlanta since 2013, so I'm going on my 12th year here, and I feel like I got about maybe 2 years left in me here, and then it's just it's not giving anymore.
It's not giving anymore.
The music scene has changed so much out here, and it's so overpopulated. You can't go anywhere and not get stuck in traffic. Everybody's moving here because they feel like if they move here, they're going to get on.
Make it.
I just don't enjoy that no more. It's just oversaturated. So I got about 2 years left in me, and I said, I'll figure out my next move. Maybe I'll join you in Italy.
Okay, listen. Italy, Amsterdam, somewhere. I'm going to be on a gondola smoking ganja. Yeah.
Definitely.
It's peaceful.
You also had the opportunity to host a big concert out there in the Midwest as well. Tell us about that opportunity and how that situation presented itself.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be like the biggest independent artist concert tour, actually.
Okay.
So I put a tour together with a bunch of artists from my city mostly, and I was trying to bring in artists from all over, so we connected with some Columbus artists, some Cleveland artists, and that's Columbus, Ohio, not Columbus, Georgia.
I know, that's right. Put some respect on it.
Columbus, Ohio. Now, I heard him talking about that last night at the showcase. I was like, excuse me, it's Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, put some respect on it.
But yeah, so got some artists together because like that's part of my brand is like helping the underdog and like seeing talented people who just don't have anybody doing them any favors. And I'm like, come on, let's do it. Because I didn't have a lot of people that be like, you know what, you can rap, come on, I'm going to give you a free hour of studio time.
Yeah.
Let's just see what you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not always affordable to everybody. So I tried to keep it affordable. Made them all T-shirts. Bitch, I'm on tour T-shirts. Like, they had the whole thing, the press packages. They had the photos, the press shoot, edit and everything. Shout out to Moves Media. Like, they were a big catalyst for all of that because they helped me make it happen and, like, give each of these artists a look. So they were able to change their pages on their profiles and put up professional photos. They had professional footage to show with crowd, engagement and all these different things. So it was a beautiful thing. I feel like for a lot of the artists, I feel like some of them took it for granted, but you can't please everybody. You can't please.
Nor should we try to.
Nor should you try to. And shout out to Turk from the Hot Boys. He came and
homie.
he was really hanging out the artists, taking pictures with him. He got on stage with me when I performed. Like, Cool dude. I'm so happy to see them back doing their thing on
Shout out to
tour and stuff.
Imani, his wife.
Yes, I love her. She's
so
gorgeous.
sweet, yeah.
Yes. And I'm just so happy to see him back at it
Me
with the
too.
team, because I know he wanted that more than anything, and he done made a lot of changes, since he got out from, I've been following his story for a long time.
Yeah.
So I really shout out to Turk. And I'm grateful he came and did what he did for me. And he didn't break the bank on me. Hallelujah.
And he's definitely one of the realest. Absolutely.
I didn't break the bank on me. I'm like, okay, good looking at.
And it's artists like that. Shout out to Turk, man. That's the homie. It's artists like that just really solidify again that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what it is. Some of these artists get on a high horse, and a lot of times it be the ones that people ain't even checking for anymore. It's like, bro, you ain't been relevant in 30 years. Like, pipe down. You know what I'm saying? But Turk is somebody that's just stayed on top of it. Even when he was incarcerated and had to sit down, people still knew who Hot Boy Turk was.
He was always my favorite Hot Boy. Shout out to Wayne too, but Turk was always my favorite Hot Boy. I'm like, what happened?
So do you think that doing this this tour is something that you would kick off again at some point in time?
Absolutely. But this time I'm thinking, instead of a tour, I don't want to give away too much, I'm thinking of a concert. But this time it's going to be a content concert.
Okay.
So I want people like you to come.
Yes.
And set up shop, and I want to make sure it's nice and up to par for you, so your setup doesn't suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got to move around, you lose a little bit of your quality.
Yeah, it'd be difficult.
And I don't want that for y'all. So, just making sure I got the right venue and the space, and everybody can kind of do their thing. And I want artists from all over the Midwest. I mean, even artists from Atlanta. We accepting everybody, honestly. But I feel like the Midwest, Atlanta puts themselves on pretty well. Cali puts themselves on pretty well. Chicago, Detroit. I'm like, Dayton, Ohio keeps getting skipped. Whenever the Midwest gets a roundup of, okay, let's pick some Midwest artists to put on, I don't know how they keep skipping Ohio.
Yeah.
They done took our sound literally from Dayton, Ohio, the Troutmans, okay? They done took Roger and Zapp shit, and they done went and gave it to T-Pain and everybody else. And we was going through auto-tune everything for the longest, and they never mentioned Dayton, Ohio.
That's insane.
Rest in peace to Roger Troutman. But it's just like, that pisses me off.
Of course
so
it does.
Even Cali, even Snoop will say, Ohio, we got a lot of our shit from Ohio, the funk bands.
Right.
And they still will not give any of our artists a chance, and I don't know why that is.
Y'all better put some respect on those Ohioans. Is that what you call Ohio? I've just got a lot of love for Ohio too, because like I was saying earlier, my mom's from Columbus, my dad's from Cleveland, so I spent a lot of time in Ohio growing up. Going back and forth because I still got family up there. And it's like you said, there's so much talent that has come out historically over the years and still is. Y'all better put some respect on it.
Put some respect.
Do you know Yellow Pain?
Yes.
That's my homie too. I love him too.
Man,
he's so dope.
Inspirational, so dope.
Yes.
So consistent.
Yes, very inspirational.
Yeah.
We've sat down and we've interviewed probably 3 or 4 times, and every time we do, it's almost like we're writing a book.
Yeah.
It's so amazing talking to him because he's so full of knowledge.
No, for sure.
Let's talk about some of your music. You have a EP that released in January of last year called Scripted.
Yes.
6 songs. And then you're also going to be filming a soundtrack for it as well, or have you already done that?
So basically, the movie is already in the works. It's been in the works for quite some time. Probably about December, November of last year, I probably started working on the movie. At first, I had deadlines that were impossible. I was like, I'm putting this out 6 months, 3 months. I'm putting it out. I was putting so much pressure on everybody, and this shit ain't for everybody. So they cracked. The motherfuckers cracked and broke and folded and ran the fuck off and fuck them all. And I done started over 3 times because this shit ain't for everybody. But they say, and I blame myself too because I be doing shit off the love. But people will say, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah. But you got to be able to look at people and realize, are these people destined for greatness? Or are these people just, the non-character players?
Yes.
The people that are just walking around, space fillers.
And there's a lot of those out there. And that's where you have to determine the business and the personal.
Yes.
It's not always personal. People be taking shit way too personal.
They
it's
take it way too personal.
Baby, this is business, especially when it's representing your brand and your hard work.
My baby, I'm putting this together. I'm putting time, sweat, and energy into this. And I gave people lead roles that should have never been in the lead roles. Oh my goodness, I was way too friendly the first time around. Second time around, still a little friendly but cautious. Then the third time I started filming, everything was just going so great. And these two weird ass bitches switched up on me, and I refused to put them hoes in my movie. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say their name because them hoes is not getting no more publicity. We had a whole rap battle on Facebook, 17,000 plus views. I gave them hoes enough publicity. They better do what they can with that shit. I ain't saying them hoes names no more, but fuck them. And if they thought that movie was gonna drop and they was gonna see they self, bitch, hell the fuck no.
I know that's right. They don't get any real estate.
I start all over 10,000 times.
And you have
before
to.
I put bad juju on my shit. Like, fuck with me. I'm fucking with who fuck with me.
No,
and I
that's
did auditions too, and that went really well. So the people from the auditions that really wanted it and was really hungry, them the people you need.
Absolutely. It's like anything in life, there's learning curves with it.
For sure.
I don't believe in taking losses. We learn lessons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because there's a lot of lessons in everything we do. But I feel like God puts us through certain situations to kind of like put us in check.
Yeah.
Take accountability for ourselves. Like you said, you was being too kind to people.
Yeah.
God said, tighten up.
Tighten up, sis. What's
Stop
for you is for you.
Exactly.
What's for you is for you.
But we learned that along the way. I think it's because as women, we're way more nurturing than men are.
Absolutely.
You know, like.
And we want people around us to do well. We want them to thrive and win. So it's like, why not use the people? Why not utilize the people that are around me and give them the first opportunity to have the opportunity?
Absolutely.
And some people just don't want it. Some people think they want it and they get in it and they get overwhelmed. But that's neither here nor there. The album is still out. It was a soundtrack. So what I'm gonna do when I drop the movie, I'm gonna do a deluxe version of the soundtrack. So the soundtrack is all storytelling. If you listen to the soundtrack, you can kind of get a preview of like what the movie is about. It's about toxic love, voodoo, you know, a desperate girl in search of love, and she'll pretty much do anything to find it. And yeah, the voodoo starts working and then it kind of backfires. So
sounds like my kind of film that I need to watch.
We need more voodoo movies.
Yes, I love watching even like independent films because I understand. I have a couple friends who are filmmakers. How much literally like blood, sweat, and tears you do because you go through those situations you just talked about.
For sure.
Having to start over multiple times, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That is okay. The record that you are pushing right now, Is You Cool?
Is You Cool?
Is You Cool? There's a lot of them that ain't cool.
It's a lot of them that ain't. It's a lot of them that ain't.
Definitely. Just came out in November, so it's brand new, very end of November. Brand new record. Tell us a little bit about this record, like what it means to you.
Yeah, so honestly, Is You Cool was like a follow-up after this like rap beef battle thing that kind of took over little Dayton, Ohio for like 2 weeks. So it took over the city for about 2 weeks or whatever, and we kind of had it on lock, going back and forth. I thought I was Kendrick Lamar, baby. I was hopping in and out the studio. I dropped a song called First 24 because I responded so damn fast. I know that bitch was mad. But I thought I was Kendrick. I changed my profile to Kendrick Lamar and everything. Like, they couldn't tell me nothing. So when I cooled off, I was like, you know what? I got all eyes on me right now. How do I capitalize off of this moment?
Yes.
Without making it personal.
Right.
Like, bitch, get out your feelings and get in your bag. Get in your creative bag. Make a hit on these hoes' heads and make them still feel like you talking to them.
Yes.
When you ain't even thinking about them hoes.
I know that's right.
So is you cool? Is they cool? I don't know.
I love exactly what you said. Like, oftentimes we do get in our feelings, but like you said, capitalize on that moment, pivot a little bit, get up out the feelings and get into your bag. And that's what you did. Anybody who experiences that exact scenario, that situation, what advice could you offer them? Because there's people out here who go get in their feelings often when it comes to this music stuff.
Oh, try to get in that studio. When you get in that studio and you get angry, make a hit more than you trying to make punchlines for somebody personally.
Yes.
Make it, generalize it, because it's other people that been through what you've been through. It's other people that's like gonna relate to that. So when you get in that booth, fuck name dropping. You know what I'm saying? It's not so serious that you gotta actually waste your song trying to prove a point to one person when you trying to reach 1 billion.
That's facts.
Okay? So that's why Is You Cool? It's like, it really ain't even for them. It was just inspired by the situation.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, and then it was a trending caption for the longest. Like, it's still, everybody on Facebook, TikTok, social, they're like, "Ho, is you cool?" Like, everybody is you cool? Oh, man. So I'm like, yeah, we got to do something with that. And shout out to G Money. Like, his beat is what inspired the song. I didn't have the song, the words, the title, nothing. I had the beat first. And I don't ever do that. I always write without the beat. I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I write
That's
without,
dope.
I write without the beat. I don't know the beat be in my head.
So you write the record and then go on the hunt to find the right beat.
It's horrible. I don't do it. It's not recommended. But I can't help it. And I actually got my son doing it too.
That is dope.
He be writing without the beat. I'm like, dude, no, get a beat. But I guess he got the same, like he just, that's how our minds work.
A little boy's first love is always their mother. Period. So, of course, he's going to want to do what you do.
Oh, man. Shout out to Boom. Okay. Boom back at it on Instagram. That's my guy. Like, and if you check the Moves Media page, like, he did a mic drop not too long ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He did like 13,000 views. He was like, I got to go back to the
How old
studio.
is he?
15.
You don't look like you got no 15-year-old.
Okay, period. Yeah, I'm grown.
Shout out to him. I'm going to definitely have to check him out.
Yes, that's my baby. So we haven't dropped on platforms yet. Mostly because he keep picking these beats that got these samples on it. And I'm just like, man, listen, okay, we got to get clearance on these type of things.
It's a lot of work.
They don't understand. Like, we'll drop it and then it'll be like, oh, we got to take this down because, so it's like, I'm like, dude, we gotta get in our pocket on the beats. And you know, the youngins, they like this certain beat pattern right now. They like this certain swag right now. So like,
absolutely,
getting him beat packs has been hard.
Tell everybody his Instagram one more time.
It's Boom Back at It. BOONEBACKIT.
I'm gonna definitely check him out. I love supporting. I love supporting them when they're young like that and they on the right path and they're doing the right thing, because it's up to us as adults to really guide them and put them in the right path and be mindful of what we're putting out to the world.
Absolutely.
It's important. Where can people follow you at on your social media? I know you gave it out earlier on, but one more time.
I am Candy Barz on Instagram, Candy Barz 937 on TikTok. Thank God they put that back up.
Yes, in the cap cut.
Oh my God, in the cap cut, honey, because I was trying to edit some stuff. I'm like, oh,
I was lost. I love my little cap cut app.
Man, love it. Like, self-promotion content is key.
Yes.
Like, so yeah, Candy Barz 937 on TikTok, 100 Candy Barz on Twitter. Still haven't figured out, or X now, what it is. I didn't know how to use it when it was Twitter. Don't know how to use it while it's X. I just get on there for the free porn every now and then, because that's all you see.
That's
and you get on there and it's just free porn everywhere. I'm like, I wasn't looking for this, but thank you.
It is, boy, every other scroll is some fucking and sucking.
Oh my gosh, it's a mess. I'm like, man, this is like, so that's why they got rid of Pornhub. They just like, we got Twitter.
It's free on Twitter. They let anything slide over there. Like, I'm talking anything.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. Definitely. I know you have a lot of people that love you and support you. Who do you want to give thanks to and shout out to, for loving on you through your journey?
Oh man, so many people, but let me start with my team, because without them, none of this would be possible. So shout out to Jay Lee, the creator and founder of Moves Global, Moves Media. You might hear it be called Moves Media, Moves Global. You might hear both. We do got 2 pages. Follow on both. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to my engineer, Don Mega. I call him Don Mega. His socials is like Ronnie2K, Ronnie Rod 2K, something like that. I'm sorry, we're gonna drop it in the comments when this come out. Okay, we're gonna get you a promotion. But yeah, shout out to my engineer, love him. We try to keep everything in-house when we can.
Yes.
Yeah, and shout out to G Money. My uncle, shout out to my uncle. I won't say his name because he don't like a lot of publicity type. He just be under the radar. But shout out to my uncle, because he was the first one to let me in the studio. And yeah, I needed that. Without that, I wouldn't have got my hours in.
I love it.
So I got like 51 songs out right now.
Wow.
Some of them are features, but like, I got my hours in. He gave me the game on don't sleep with these niggas. Like, they not gonna respect you. You got to do business. I'm like, okay. So, it's just certain things that he taught me that instilled in my head, and like I carried it with me, and I feel like it's been a protection throughout the situation. And even though I couldn't stay working under him, I feel like it helped me. It 100%. Helped build me a lot. Shout out to my sister. You know what I'm saying? I copied everything she did. She probably hate me for it, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Copied everything she did. She was rapping first at the lunch tables. And I used to steal her songs and put my names in the place of it.
Mine now.
Yeah, until I started learning how to write my own. But I mean, in my defense, we 5 years apart. Like, girl, we in different circles.
Exactly.
It's okay for me to copy you, but I ain't never copied another bitch in my life. That's the only one. And yeah, like, that's pretty much it. Like, you know, everybody had their role. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate my kids because they make me keep going. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's our why. Having kids, that is absolutely our why, because it's bigger than us.
It is.
Bigger than us.
And I just want my kids to know that the impossible is possible.
Absolutely. 100%.
So, you know, you got to be, when you're a dreamer, it's hard because, like, you get torn between, like, going to college and starting this career and, like, being this working person till you die. And that's just not the life for me.
Me either.
And there's so much money to be made on social media and just the internet, period.
Yes.
It's like, find your niche and go after it, because, like, I want my kids to know, like, working for somebody else will never make you rich.
Ever. Because nobody ever wants you to do better than them.
They never want to.
Period.
They're only going to promote you to, like, manager or supervisor.
Exactly.
You don't get promoted to CEO.
And oftentimes when you get to a high level, when you're making a good amount of money, they don't like that, so they let you go.
So they let you go.
That's what
out of
happened
nowhere.
That's what happened to me.
Honey, listen, I know it's happened to me before
Said
too.
never
And
again.
I'm like, you know what? Or I go into like a mediocre ass job that I'm very overqualified for just because I want to just get a little couple dollars and get up out of there. And they get to talking crazy. Like, bitch, I will give you my resume and you will shut the fuck up.
I know
Because
that's right.
like I've done big boss jobs. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to do that right now. Like, banks and credit unions and shit, counting other people's money for $20 an hour is not worth it.
It's not. I agree.
need like $100 an hour to deal with them people and all that money.
That is facts. And when you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, you can absolutely do that.
You can absolutely do that.
You clock in and out when you want to. You work the hours you want to. And you don't have to put a request in to take a day off.
Oh, my
We
God.
ain't doing all that.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
I took a paid day off today to be here, honey, because I'm a club promoter too. I promote in the strip clubs with Dollar Bill. Shout out Dollar Bill.
And you your birthday was just yesterday, so you heading back and turning up again for your birthday this
I'm back and
weekend.
turning up, yeah. And Dollar Bill, he's the one that got me into the club promoting, right, with the dancers and different things like that. And so I called him because he was like, all right, we got Wednesday nights. I said, well, do I get paid time off? Because I got to be in Atlanta. But I still, you can still pay me if you want to. He said, I got you. I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Dollar Bill, man.
I love it.
I love that.
I got one last question for you. We are live.
Industries.
Tell them big industry's most wanted, not the little one.
Wanted.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
I'm the industry's most wanted because I'm authentic, and authentic is the highest vibration, honey. I am me unapologetically. I'm funny. I'm cute. I'm friendly. I'm a bitch. I'm all the things. Like, I'm all the things. And mainly I got bars. Like, I really got talent. Like, I really started this shit back in the day when it was ciphers and we had to get in there. And I was always in there with the niggas. It was never bitches and ciphers with me. Like, I always had to go against the guys to get my spot. So I just feel like, if they look at me overall, I'm well-rounded. My catalog is very diverse. It has storytelling songs. You know what I'm saying? I have emo songs in there. Shout out to Jive, okay? Jive Official, that's my guy from my hometown. But yeah, I have a plethora of things in my catalog that I feel like qualify me to be next.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today. I appreciate your beautiful energy.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you so much.
We celebrating all month. It ain't just a day thing, right?
Yeah, and it's the age of Aquarius, baby. I'm celebrating until that's over with. Because everything is dark coming to light right now.
I love it.
People can't hide.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing, sis.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We up out of here, y'all.
Bow.
Ay, is you cool, sis? All that hate shit ain't healthy. Bitches broken, going outside is giving help me.